All right, so it's the long-awaited Lily pressure guide. All right, so this one has been in the works for a while, and I kind of wrote a script for this one, like I did the Lily guide and like the Lily, anti-pressure counter net, the guaranteed win stock. So this is like my fourth like kind of script I wrote. Okay, so we're gonna start with light spire. So on hit, so well, light spire on hit, you can get after you dash, you can get command grab, crouch heavy punch, back heavy punch, or stand heavy punch, right? So I do have on a wake up jab, as you can see. So I dash, if I dash, wake up jab will come out, just so you know it's on, alright? So I'll do that, dash, stand heavy punch, right? Counter hit it. I dash, crouch heavy punch, right? Dash, back heavy punch, oops. Back heavy punch, right? Or like I said, command grab, right? Oops, I'm trying again. Right? And it's the same for back rise, like literally. Right? Very easy stuff, right? Right? So you get it. I don't have to show you that all that again. But you get it. You get it. So, with that being said, we'll go on to the next thing, which is what else you can get. So you can also, so this is something that's really like interesting. So when you do meaty crouch heavy punch after this, right? And this works on quick rise or back rise. What happens is, I'll turn to all block all. What happens is it becomes a true block string. So crouch heavy punch into, because the second part hits. You can tell the second part hit because you see how this hits right here in this, the second part, like how it goes down, it'll like hit his feet or his legs. So you know it hit meaty. It's only the one hit, right? It's not the two hits. And so what happens is it's so meaty that when you do medium win stock, it becomes a true block string. Now I didn't know this until actually making this video on labbing, right? So this is something I wish I knew during the guaranteed win stocks video. So this is like a kind of additional type video to that, right? So I'll show you what I'm talking about. So we'll do actually block after first hit, not block all. So look at this. Then you dash, crouch heavy punch, and you see, then drive impact. I have them on drive impact reversal, you guys saw it. So it's the same for back rise as well. So that was recover in place, this is back rise. See? And then he'll do drive impact, right? It's really good. It's a true block string, and it's super good. And I believe you can also make it +1 if you hit it really meaty. But that's really good. That's definitely something you should add to your books, right? It's a true block string without spending any meter. That's like something that's really important. So I thought that was pretty cool. The next thing I want to talk about though is actually the medium and heavy. So the medium and heavy spire actually have different advantages, like a frame advantage, right? So they both have actually the same frame advantage, being, I believe, hold on, let me believe it, yeah, 37. I was gonna say 37, but I wanted to be sure. So for medium and heavy spire, you get the same things except back heavy punches. It meaty's easier and you're +1. So I'll show you what that looks like real quick. So you do medium, back heavy punch, right? And it works on quick rise or back rise. So, but the thing is, you see I'm +1 and he's so far out. That's the kind of thing that sucks about it. It's like, it's cool if they get hit, you can just kind of confirm it to like a spire, but if they block it, it's like you're +1, but then they get his back up. You can't really get anything. So the cheaper stuff comes from drive rush. So from drive rush, you can actually get like normal grab, command grab, back heavy punch, stand line punch, etc. You can get like a lot of stuff. So I'll show you that real quick. So do this, and if you back rise, you get that, right? Or even if you quick rise, it's like it don't even have to just be that. Your regular throw, right? Like I said, you can get back heavy punch, right? And we'll actually do it on the backwards once so you can see it. It's better Oki. Or my bad, I did medium. Medium spire, right? See? And I can even be +4 if I do it really meaty. Let me see if I can get it really meaty. Oops. So that was +3, but you can get to +4. Then I can also just command grab. Right? Heavy command grab too. And I'll turn on wake up jab so you know that it's real. Alright? Right? So. Oops. You can do something like that if they wake up jab. It's really good. It's layers, right? It's really good. So you know it's real. And then obviously if that's working on back rise, it's the same advantage. The quick rise and back rise have the same advantage if you didn't know in this game. It's normally not like that, but in this game that's how it is. So if it works on back rise, it's going to work on quick rise. So I'm trying to make sure I show you both, just so you don't think I'm just spewing information at you without fact, but yeah. So that covers pretty much heavy and medium spire. So you should really add in drive rush a lot of times, because a lot of times people back roll, so it covers both. You know, you can do this. Drive rush, command grab. You see, got counter hit because you try to wake up button, right? It's really good, like I said. So, and then normal grab too. Oops, let me get the normal grab. Normal grab is a little trickier, but A little trickier, but it's real, believe me. See? This takes a little bit more timing. So, next thing we'll go over is light DP. So, you get the same things as light spire from light DP, right? And so DPs all have the same advantage, but the difference is like the distance knockback. So, look at light, right? That's light. That's medium. Right? And then this is heavy. Right? They all 49, right? Even this light one. See? All same advantage. So, like I said, the light spire, you get the same thing. Like, you know, you do light spire, like, you know, you get that. And then if he blocks, you know, that's going to be, you see how it hit meaty his foot, right? So I could get the wind stock. I'll turn off wake up jab just to show you again. Like I said, I know I'm just want you to be sure that you know I'm not spilling information at you. So I'm not just spewing stuff. Oops, hold on. I now do drive impact too. All right, right here, drive impact. All right, play it. Oops. See? Same thing, and then, like I said, I'll do quick rise too. Oops. See? Same thing. So now that you know it's the same thing, right? Because if I can get that, I can get everything else. We'll talk about the medium and heavy DP mid-screen. So you don't really get too much mid-screen from those without drive rush. So make sure you always use light DP pro, because this is heavy, right? I don't really get anything off of this. Oops. Like, let me do back rise. If they always back rise the DP. You don't really get like much mid-screen if they like if you do this without like, you know, drive rushing. This back rise don't really get much. You can get like back medium punch or back heavy punch. I mean, it's like you know. So I always want to drive rush here. Then you can get like command grab or stuff. It's the same as light. It's literally the same like stuff, but you have to drive rush. That's the difference. Whereas light, you can just do it, or you can just drive rush. You can do like dash up and then get stuff, or just drive rush and do it. It's a big difference. One's meter, one's not. So for command grabs, now let's go into the command grabs. Command grab, you get great Oki and pressure options, as I talked about in the previous videos, right? So you get like the obvious free light wind stock, right? Once you learn command grab, so I do command grab like this, like I said, and I'll do like, you know, it's guaranteed, right? You could also get EX Spire from command grab, and if they like, so after command grab, you get EX Spire, and you're +8 on block. So they have to guess between command grab or attack, and if they press, they get counter hit, right? If they wake up drive impact, you can drive impact back, right? They can't wake up DP perfect parry or super, and they'll win. It'll definitely win. So you have to be careful of that. I know a lot of you guys already know about this, but I figured I'd touch up on it again. So I'll just kind of go over it. So we'll just have them block everything. Make sure wake up nothing's on at all. Okay. And then we'll do command grab. And as you can see, I'm +8, right? So that means what we'll do is we'll have him do like wake up jab. So wind stock, command grab. Alright, and you got counter hit, right? So that, you know, it works. And then you know, there's a lot of options here, so it's really good. I just kind of wanted to like touch up on that type of stuff. Like we'll do wake up drive impact even, just so you know. Like I said, this is just kind of like a rehearse, but there's more. Don't worry, there's advanced stuff too. It's not just the new stuff. I'm not just touching up on stuff that you know or talked about. Don't worry, there's a method to my madness. I promise. So we'll do this. All right, drive impact. You just drive impact back, and then you can do something like this. Oops, let me try that again. Well, you get the point. I'm not gonna try it again. I just failed. All right, I usually get those, but I failed right now. I'm not perfect. So with that said, let's go over what happens on hit. So on hit is actually interesting. So you get a lot of stuff. Like, so mid screen, like what you get is not bad, but it's not as good as the corner. So mid screen, let me just actually turn on like wind stocks. And what we'll do is we'll actually save state, so I don't have to keep command grabbing, right? When I do this stuff. So we'll do command grab, and right here I'll save state, and I can just replay, right? So mid screen, you can drive rush, stand heavy punch into light spire. So that's assuming you already have a wind stock, right? So we'll land command grab, right? Oops, let me turn that off. I forgot. Forgot I was on. Let's try that again. Okay. So get expire, then you drive rush, stand heavy punch, and that works, right? And then you get good Oki. Double dash, you +4, right? And I could command grab right here. I could jab, you know, and then super or whatever, right? So it's really good stuff. But you can also get drive rush, heavy punch, drive rush, back heavy punch into spire, courtesy of Javits. I saw him do that. So I already knew about this tech, like the combo after, but that was a specific one, like combination he came up with, right? So you could do like the back heavy punch into like a spire or a DP or a level 1 or 2, right? So like I said, we save stated it, right? So we don't have to keep doing it. We can do something like that, right? See? And that's really good. The corner carry is amazing. I'm plus 17, I guess, right there. So, and I'll even do level 1. Like right here, but I don't think it works, right? That might work on Geep because he's wider, but don't quote me on that. But yeah. Do level 1 here. Right. Level 2, etc. Right? So I'm not even gonna do it because you already know it just works. So I'm not gonna waste the time on that. Right? Now in the corner is where it gets a little really interesting. It gets super interesting in the corner. You about to see some set play here you've never seen before, I promise. Like I haven't even posted this on Twitter or talked about it. Not even did it on stream. So this is something for the books, alright? I'm about to see some cheap stuff. Exclusive to you guys, alright? But we're gonna get to that. That's gonna be like the last thing I show. We're gonna go over some basic stuff and then that'll be like the last bit before I move on to the stuff after that, okay? Which is not much left. We're already halfway through the video. So in the corner, you can get sweep if you don't want to spend any drive meter. So we'll do command grab. And once again, we'll save state it because I don't want to keep command grabbing, right? So I'll do this, and then I'll just sweep, right? And if you just wait a little bit, you can do sweep like that, right? And you're super plush, like plus 40, right? That's if you don't want to spend any more meter. You can also get level 1 or 2 as well. So command grab, condor spire, level 1. Pretty good damage, right? Lily's level 1 is a lot, and then you plus 6 after dash, really good, right? Or level 2. Like I'm not gonna do level 2 because, like, you know, it'll obviously work, right? You can also normal DP. So let's say you didn't have any wind stocks on. Well, let's say you only had 1 wind stock. How about that? You just have 1 wind stock. I guess it won't give me the 1 wind stock. So okay, this is what we'll do. We'll command grab. You get heavy DP because it's weird. Like, you normally can't do that, right? As you guys know. But if the last hit of the spire with the windstock hits, it just changes your Jogo properties. And you can get stuff like DP or sweep or stuff. That's how that type of stuff works. And I did heavy DP, so I got a lot of damage right there, right? So, it's really good. Now, if you do have windstocks, you can get another spire. I recommend heavy since it does more damage. You can also get... So, hold on. Now we're getting into the part I was telling you about, alright? So you can do this, right? And then you can do something like this. Or you can do, I believe you can do heavy DP at the end there. Yeah, right? So you could also do this technically. Actually, no, we're going to save it because that's for the set play. So the set play to death is what I was talking about, which is command grab, right? Like I did. Meaty spire, then heavy spire into EXDP, condor dive level 2. And then when they wake up, you do command grab again. So this is what it looks like. This is literally will kill you if you get hit by this. So I'm not even gonna save state, I'll just do it from the beginning. So I'll make sure I have 3 wind stocks. Alright. And then I'll show you. I'll just do it instead of just telling you, I'll just do it so you can see. Command grab, spire, heavy spire, EXTP. You can just mash it in level 2. And then they get up, you know, stand like kick, stand like punch, heavy command grab. And guess what? He dies, right? That's the set play to death. So it's just meaty spire, heavy spire, EXDP, condor dive into level 2, and then when they get up, you just do heavy command grab, right? And the thing about it is, yeah, now you've seen that, right? Now you're like, ah, okay, right? I'm not gonna ever get hit by that. The thing is, I could just totally just do like a meaty, because I still have drive meter left, right? I could just do a meaty into level 1, and you would die off of that if you try to jump out. So that's the tricky part about it. Like, her grab does a lot, but so does the combo, right? You just die. It's really good. So that's something you can add to your books, all right? So next, let's actually get into Lily's super. So I'll just right out the bat tell you, Lily doesn't get Oki after level 3, so we're not gonna do that. And level 2, the Oki is like, you know, it's pretty much similar to level 1 in the corner, so you didn't really get too much, even with drive rush for level 2. So level 1's the most important one. So you only get Oki near the corner or in the corner. Mid screen, you're gonna be going for the wind stock, right? So the thing is, when you do level 1, you're plus 6 after normal dash. And they have to guess between command grab or attack, right? Or even regular throw. I believe you get regular throw too. So you can stand light punch and get a tick throw with like command grab, even like after the dash, right? You can also combo 2 stand light punches into level 1 or 2 or even 3. Or you can wind stock into you could wind stock medium spire, or you could crouch heavy punch into a hit confirm, or just wind stock on block. You have like a lot of options you can do after level 1. So the thing about crouch heavy punch is, since you're +6, right? You'll trade if someone mashes a 4-frame jab on wake up. When this happens, you can get back heavy punch into whichever combo you want, and it's super cheap, right? You can also theoretically loop the situation as long as you have meter, and as long as they mash 4-frame or press 4-frame mash, whatever on wake up, right? So let's go over what I was talking about from the beginning. So I believe the block is off, yeah. So like I said, when I do super, I showed you earlier, right? I'm +6 at the dash. I dash up, heavy command grab, right? Or oops. Level 1. Dash up, crouch heavy punch, hit confirm, spire, whatever, right? If I have wind, I just do medium spire, even with wind stock or not, right? You can get a lot of stuff. I could just get light punch twice, right? I could do level 1, because people usually try to jump out too, like once you grab them or something. So dash up, jab, jab, level 1 again, and repeat, right? You get the scenario. Now, what I was talking about with the wake up 4-frame, the trade combo is this. So it's easy for me just to show you. So we'll do level 1, right? And I'll save it just in case I mess up. It's kind of hard because you are like +6 after dash, but you have to like kind of do it fast. It's easy to mess up. So we trade, and I could do that. And if I have more stocks, I could do that. You see how we just traded, and I got the combo. You could theoretically loop the situation like I was saying. So level 1, right? Alright. And then you get it, right? You get the situation, you get it. You see, you can just trade, right? Or I get it straight up, just like I said, command grab, dash up, heavy command grab. See, and he lost. The jab lost. See, it's real OP. So that's something to add to your books on level 1. And obviously after level 1, you could drive rush too, and get crouch heavy punch, and you can get this, right? And you can just loop this too. You can loop this too. Same thing. Drive rush, crouch heavy punch. Right, it's super cheap. It's really easy, bro. Like this level 1 Oki is super good in the corner. It's super easy. Grab regular throw after this. See, you could just straight up just command grab without drive gauge with it. You get whatever you want. And then if they block it, let's say they don't wake up jab and they block the crouch heavy punch. Where's my replay save state? There's so many menus. Okay, you're +2. So we'll get into what you can get off of that situation in the next thing. So what I'm about to explain, like what you can get off of that is the same with throw. So this is actually the last thing I'm going to go over, right? It's throw loop. So So Lily gets throw loops from drive rush in the corner. If you didn't know, that's actually real. She only gets it off of drive rush. She's like one of the 3 characters that gets it off of drive rush. Usually you either like there's only 2 characters who don't get it, and that's Chun-Li and Honda, and then 3 characters get it off of drive rush, and then the rest of them don't have to drive rush. So it's pretty simple. You just grab, then drive rush and grab again, right? So it's like this. You can even hold parry during the grab and just press forward, right? And then it, like I said, it's real. So I got to do my patented wake up jab. So see. So wake up jab's on. He's losing, right? So it's easy. So the thing is, people will start teching, obviously, right? Once you do it too much, if you do too much. So that's when you mix it up with crouch heavy punch. So on hit you're +4 and on block you're +2. So let's say that he woke up jab, right? And I did crouch heavy punch. Oops. Let's try it again. You get this. You want to do stand jab though, gives you more damage. So do this. And you see, look at the damage, because he thought the grab was coming, so he jabbed, right? Or tried to interrupt it, and I got 33% off of a level 1, right? So like I was saying, that's +4 on hit, so that means you get stand light kick into stand light punch super, right? So you get the 2 hits, or you can just hit confirm the crouch fierce. I would do that because you get more damage, but it's up to you. If you don't want to spend meter, you can just hit confirm it. It's a medium spire, right? It's really good. And then on block, like I said, you're +2. So that sets up a lot actually. So I could do this. No block. I could command grab because that's real, right? I'm +2, so you can't mash out on that. I could even do reversal jab, just so you know. So reversal jab. All right, so we'll command grab. See, counter hit. See, and then there's a lot you can do here. So you can just do that. You could micro walk, stand light punch when you got them conditioned. You know, you could do this into a stand light punch, command grab, and they'll be surprised it reached, right? So you can just go for straight up command grab, jab, command grab, micro walk, throw. Like you have a lot of options here. You can even crouch fears, just do it again into grab. You know, there's so many layers you can do on it. It's so good. So yeah, like I was saying, once you establish like the throw loops and the crouch heavy punch being +2 on people, that's when you can start doing stuff like, because you can't even tell the micro. Like let me see if you can tell the micro walk here. Oops, I'm bad. You kind of can, right? You kind of can. I ain't gonna lie, you kind of can. But you can get that. That's not real. But once they're scared of like the jab or the crouch fierce or the grab, right? That's real. They'll start blocking. So that's when you start doing that. So it's just easy ways to like kind of establish it and just rinse and repeat in that scenario. But yeah, so that's the end of the video, guys. But let me know what you guys thought. This video was supposed to be kind of going over like, it's kind of like a beginner and like expert stuff. Like, so kind of explain some of the stuff again, but then went over the expert stuff with like adding drive rushing and stuff like that, you know, like DPing and drive rushing after that and spiring to win the drive rush, etc., etc. So I really hope this guide helped you guys out a lot. It took me a long time to write the script. All right, hopefully I didn't fumble or repeat too much of the same stuff. And yeah, so let me know what you guys want to see next. Look forward to the next videos that are coming out. All right, peace out, y'all. See you guys later. Take care. All right, so I actually forgot a part of the video. So this one was after the command grab, you can dash up or drive rush, crouch heavy punch, and then do light spire and you're +1. As you can see, I have no win stocks, right? You don't need a win stock because +1's the best you can be. See? And from here you can get command grab, you know, you can get stand light kick, all types of mix-ups. So yeah, I just wanted to add that part in here.